Can you hear that? It is crazy out here. So much noise, but we move regardless. So, what's good? My name is Calvin Valentine, the creator of what? Live to make history. We have one life. So, series 3. Let me put these back on quickly because, we move regardless. So we are series 3 into this routine and it is back attack. So we're going to go straight into a crazy, intense back exercise. Like I always say, I'm going to guide you through as we go along. But the first exercise we're going to go straight into, yes, we're going to go straight into it. First exercise is the back extensions. Like I said, little to no equipment. There's no reason why you can't continue to elevate your gains because we always have one life. So, of course, we need to what? We need to warm up. So. Alright, so we have just warmed up. We're going to go straight into a back attack. So the first exercise, as I said, is back extensions. 3 sets. This is a base. Like I always say, this is a base, but to get you elevated and continue to keep your gains. So let's go. So the first thing we need to do, of course, is lie on our front. Chest out back straight. Squeezing as we drive all the way up because we're going to drive it all the way up from the muscle, from the back muscles. So you want to squeeze the back muscles as hard as possible. So while we're working the lats, we're working the lower part, the rectus spinae, working the rhomboids, you're working the hamstrings, you're working the glutes, you're working so many muscles into this. So as long as you're squeezing, using that mind to muscle connection, there is no reason why you can't elevate your gains. So noise or no noise, rain or no rain, sunshine, whatever, we move regardless because we only live once. So let's back attack. So 3 sets, keeping the base, 30 seconds, and then we switch. But we are going to do a superset. We are going to superset this back exercise. We're still going to do the back extensions normal. We're going to superset that with the line lat pull down. So you're going to see what I mean. So it's like you're doing a lat pull down in the gym, but we're using our own resistance. We're using the towel. Slow and steady, time on attention. You will continue to elevate your gains because why? We only live once. So let's go. So 20 seconds to get your mentally, your mind ready, and then we attack. So 3 sets for supersets is we're doing 2 exercises and then a break, and then we repeat it another 2 times. So we're doing it 3 times all together. So let's go. So timer, 30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. You want to squeeze as tight as possible, bring it all the way down, take it all the way up. Last 4, 2, complete it all the way up. Less than 20 seconds on the clock. On the attack again, focus on time under tension. Like I said, this is the base. Let's go. Squeezing and contracting the back muscles as tight as possible. Let's go. So squeeze up. Put it down slowly. Take it forward. Alright, let's do this. Last 10. Haven't trained back in a while. So, we move. Let's do it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ooh. Come on. Squeeze all the way up. Last one. We've gone over, but we move. So we're going to go straight into 30 to 45 seconds break, and we're going to attack it again straight to the next exercise. So we are going to go straight into isolate. So isolate is basically focused on one muscle area at a time. So we're going to go straight into isolate. Same thing, same back extensions. We're going to be using one arm at a time. So we're going to take it up. So we're going to make it a bit harder. So we're going to extend our arms all the way outwards and drive all the way up and squeeze as tight as you can. So let's go. Same thing again. 30 seconds on the clock. Working load, 3 sets, and we attack it as tight as possible. Focus on that mind to muscle connection, using as much force on that contraction as possible because we don't have enough weight. So we're using that, mind to muscle connection and our body's resistance as well as its house, etc. So let's go. Good. Let's do it one arm at a time in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So arms all the way out. Take all the way up. Let's go. Really squeeze all the way out. Heads up, quick tip. If it's too hard, technically you can avoid extending your arms all the way out too far and squeezing all the way out as hard as you can. Focus now on the form, get that right first, and then elevate yourself from there. But focus on that squeeze. But if it's too hard, like I said, stop trying to do too many things at once and just focus on the form and trying to get that mind to muscle connection right before you attack. So let's go. Set 2. Same arm. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And break. All right, straight to the final set. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squeezing those back as tight as possible. Ooh. Straight to the other side. All right, so I'm going to show you from the other side so you kind of get the full perspective. So let's go. It's actually finally sunny for once. Let's go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's attack. So arms all the way out. Let's go. Squeeze in. Same thing again. 20 seconds on the clock. We attack it again. Go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's attack. hold. So last set, 10 seconds to go, let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's attack. Let's go. Almost. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna go straight into bent over rows using the bag. I've got a gym bag as resistance. So same thing again, time on attention, 30 seconds, 3 sets as a base. So we recover 15 seconds and we attack. All right, so we're gonna go straight into, as I said, bent over rows, but we're using both arms this time, so we are not isolating. We're gonna start with using both arms. And like I said, we are focusing on that squeeze and that mind to muscle connection. Because remember in life, anything you do, if you don't use it, you will lose it. If you don't use it, you will lose it. So we must keep finding ways to elevate our gains. So let's go, 10 seconds on the clock, and we attack. Let's do this. So, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's attack. So chest out, back straight, working on that back. So you want to keep your chest out, lean into that position. So, all the way to there, and drive all the way up. So, here we go. You should be realistically aiming to squeeze those back muscles every time, because we tend to lose that muscle flex. You want to be squeezing those back muscles as tight as possible. Elevate your chest, the chest all the way out. Arch your back slightly, so when you're driving in, you're squeezing those lats. You're working those rhomboids. The lower back is locked into place as you drive all the way up. Let's go. Three, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, last set. 2, 1, let's go. Last 10. So now it's time. Now it's time to isolate. So using one muscle or half part of the back as possible. So we're using half of the back instead of using the full range. We're just focusing on one side, because that's still, of course, because we don't have as much weights in the gym, that's going to be technically working on those, on building, adding more tension, because there is no weight. So you should be relying a lot more on isolation than you would do if you was in a gym, because obviously here we are limited. So it's trying to get decent weather for once. So in 5, have an isolate. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So there. Squeeze as tight as possible. Let's go. Want to row it. Bring it all the way out. Row it. 3, 2, 1. Relax. I'm gonna break short and intense. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Chest out, back straight. Arch your back slightly. Go straight into that row. Let's go. Mind to muscle connection. 4, 3, 2, and 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same thing again. So concentric, contract, concentric, lengthening. Mind to muscle, squeeze tight as possible as always. Let's go. If you're doing this correctly, you should be feeling the burn instantly. Come on. Four, 3, 1. So, on to the next. Straight to the other side, same thing we've done before, but we'll just work in the other side. We need to be proportional, of course. So let's go. Chest out back straight. We want to lean into it. Mind to muscle connection as we attack. Go. Roll. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, complete it. And 1. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. One. All right, straight to the final set. Let's attack. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest out back straight, mind to muscle connection. Let's attack. Let's go. Squeeze, release, let's go. Last 6. All right, so quick tip. When you are technically rowing, you can also supinate your arms outwards, so you'll be technically working more of the rhomboids as opposed to the lats. So it depends what you're feeling. If you want to work on both, you can still do both. So it just depends on your hand position will determine what you will be technically working on. So let's move on to the final exercise. Break it down. We're going to go into finisher. We're going to go straight into iso holds. This is an isometric contraction, so you're squeezing as tight as possible during the duration of the time. So this is a base. It's the same thing. 30 seconds. So just 30 seconds, 3 sets. Working iso. So we're also isolating as well. So let's go. Let's go. All right. So, breaking this down on this exercise. This exercise is a bit tricky because you have to really use your mind to muscle connection. This is a thing where you're gonna place, I'm gonna obviously demonstrate as I'm going along, but you're gonna obviously place it on your feet and you're basically pushing your feet downwards as you are driving your hands upwards. So you're contracting your hands all the way upwards as at the same time you are pushing your feet downwards to add resistance. So this is a bit of a tricky one, but you'll get used to it as time goes on. So let's go. All right, so towel in that position, as you can see, placing it on your feet. So you're going to be pushing resistance from your feet downwards as you drive your hands all the way upwards. So we're going to go straight into it. 30 seconds in 4, 3, 2, 1. Chest out, back straight. Let's go. And hold. One, and relax. Ooh, I'm telling you, my rectus spinatus and my lower back muscles are tight, because obviously it's your main as well muscle you are using to work, because it supports your whole posterior chain, it supports everywhere in your body. So my lower back is tight, but we move regardless. Straight into the set 2. Let's go. Pull into that muscle. Pull as you bring the legs downwards. Add that full contraction. Three, two. Woo. All right, so breaking it down straight into the final set. So chest out, back straight. Let's go. Squeezing as tight as possible. Two, one, go. All right. All right. Back is a bit tight, especially my lower back. My lower back is really tight, especially when I sit. But yes, series 3 done. Like I said, weekly lockdown videos, how you can maintain your gains and continue to scale. So yes, we have completed series 3. Like I said, this is all about mindset. This was basically all about time on attention, mind to muscle connection, and really controlling the weight. It's not always about lifting the heaviest weight. It's about making it specific to yourselves. As I say every time, you want to make it specific to yourselves and continue to keep elevating. Gym or no gym, we continue to, excel our gains. So I'm telling you, try these, especially that finisher. That finisher was crazy because I got my back tight. The finisher, and when we did the back extension supinated into the lats. Fall down as well. I think that was very challenging as well, especially on my lower back. But yes, we continue to grind. Why? Because we only have one life. We need to go out there and live to make history. Because we have one life. Gains will be made. So do you notice a difference? As you can see, trimmed up, dappered up by myself. Of course, making history, multi-talented out here. So yes, just thought I'd drop that in there, you know. Continue to make history for ourselves. Let's go.